Vibrant streets of Orlando, Florida, far from the flashy lights of Miami or the grab scenes of Atlanta and Chicago, emerged a young talent with raw energy, a unique voice, and undeniable charisma. His name, Glokknine. Often compared to Kodak Black for his melodic style and Florida accent, Glokknine seemed poised to be the next big thing from the Sunshine State. But just as quickly as he rose, he crashed, caught in a web of legal troubles, street ties, and missed opportunities. Today, we dive deep into the rise and fall of Glokknine, a rapper whose story is equal parts success and tragedy. Glokknine, born Jaquavius Dennard Smith on May 1st, 2000, grew up in the rougher parts of Orlando, particularly the Mercy Drive area, a part of the city known for high crime and poverty.
You know what I mean? So you grew up in Orlando.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Kind of a rough upbringing?
Yeah.
What do you think was the hardest part growing up?
Staying on Mercy Drive, Florida. Yeah, I had bumped every car out. I'm gonna talk my shit. A being gonna stop me from talking my shit. I'm gonna talk my shit.
Okay.
And you wanna bump about it, we're gonna get in that grid.
Raised primarily by his mother, Jaquavius was exposed to the street life early on. By the age of 13, he was already getting into trouble.
Now, you had been in jail more than 10 times?
Yeah.
What'd you keep getting hemmed up for?
GTAs, gun charges, burglaries, shit. A lot of stuff.
He admitted in interviews that he started rapping seriously around 14 or 15.
You actually start like doing music, like actually recording the shit and putting it out?
No, like 14. I used to record on the iPod.
Okay.
Seeing it as a way out of his circumstances. What made Glokknine stand out was his delivery, aggressive yet melodic. His lyrics painted a picture of Orlando's underbelly with a mix of authenticity and emotion that resonated with listeners. He wasn't just another street rapper. He was a storyteller with pain in his voice and hunger in his flow. In 2017, Glokknine released his breakout track 10%, which went viral on YouTube. But it was his 2018 hit Crayola that really launched him into the national spotlight. With a catchy hook and his signature energetic style, the song caught the attention of major labels and fans alike. Soon after, he signed a $2 million record deal with Cash Money Records, one of the most legendary labels in hip-hop history. With momentum on his side, Glokknine dropped several mixtapes, including Loyalty Kill Love and Bloodshell's Revenge, further showcasing his potential. He had the voice, the story, the cosigns, and with Orlando being an untapped market in rap, many saw Glokknine as the one to put the city on the map. But behind the scenes, Glokknine was still heavily connected to the streets. In fact, his rap name, Glokknine, was more than just a catchy moniker. It was a reflection of his reality. His legal issues began piling up almost as fast as his YouTube views. Between 2018 and 2020, he was arrested multiple times on charges ranging from grand theft to carrying concealed firearms. These incidents began to overshadow his music. While some rappers use legal trouble as a twisted badge of street credibility, for Glokknine it was more destructive than anything. His reputation in the industry began to shift from promising talent to liability. Instead of being known for his music, headlines started associating him more with criminal activity. On top of his legal problems, Glokknine also got caught up in a very public feud with another rising Orlando rapper, Hotboii, someone he had once collaborated with. The beef divided Orlando's rap scene and reportedly led to real-life violence. The two represented opposing sides in a growing gang war, and what could have been a powerful collaboration for the city turned into deadly competition. This feud only made things worse for Glokknine's career. Labels became wary, promoters kept their distance, and his opportunities began drying up. Despite a few attempts to revive his music career with singles like 223s featuring YNW Melly, the focus was no longer on the music, it was on the drama. In July 2021, things hit rock bottom. Glokknine was sentenced to over 7 years in federal prison after pleading guilty to identity theft and weapons charges. Prosecutors revealed that he had fraudulently obtained pandemic relief funds under false identities, something that shocked many fans. The same rapper who had once dreamed of getting out of the streets was now back behind bars, not because of his past, but because of poor decisions made at the peak of his success. This conviction marked the official fall of Glokknine. His fan base was disappointed, his buzz faded, and newer artists took his place in the spotlight. Despite being only in his early 20s, it felt like his time had passed. Glokknine's story is one of wasted potential. He had the voice, the hustle, and the raw talent to become a staple in Southern hip-hop. But like so many before him, he couldn't shake the streets. Orlando may still be waiting for its breakout star, but Glokknine's name will forever be remembered, not just for what he did, but for what he could have become. His rise and fall is a cautionary tale, a reminder that talent alone isn't enough. You need discipline, guidance, and the will to let go of the past.